What's up, guys? This is Jackbot. Had to re-upload this video because Disney is going to starve because they have no money now because I took all their money. So, on this ReviewBot, we'll be reviewing Avengers Infinity War. Let's go.
Let me just say something real quick. My hype for this movie was on par with Avengers Age of Ultron, but Avengers Age of Ultron didn't deliver at like this movie did. This movie is so awesome. Let's just start off with the Thor scene, obviously, because that's the first scene in the movie. It opens up with Thor's ship at the end of Ragnarok, which we haven't watched yet, actually. Put in the comments if you want me to watch that. Thanos is destroying Thor's ship with all the Asgardians on it. Or everyone's already dead, except for Thor and Loki. Thanos kills Loki and takes the Power Stone and the Space Stone. He already had the Power Stone from when he destroyed Xandar. But anyways, Thanos leaves. He goes to nowhere to get the Reality Stone. And he sends some people down to Earth to get, or he sends his children down to Earth to get the rest of the Infinity Stones, except for the Soul Stone and the Reality Stone. Heimdall is also alive. Heimdall, with his dying breath, sends Bruce Banner, who is also alive. I forgot to mention 4 people alive. That's Thor, that's Loki, that's Hulk, that's Heimdall. But Heimdall dies, Loki dies, so it's just Thor and Hulk. But Hulk gets sent down to Earth, and the title sequence in this. Oh my gosh, the title sequence.
He's coming. Who?
Iron Man and Spider-Man come in, and Doctor Strange. They all have a fight. They all fight. What's his name? Obsidian, and Ebony Maw. I'm wearing these backwards. Well, now that I'm all settled, they fight the children of Thanos. Ebony Maw takes Doctor Strange up in his ship, as well as Spider-Man. So they kill Ebony Maw, and then they go straight to Thanos on his home planet of Titan, where he won't be expecting them. So that's a perfect place to go. And then it goes into the next thing. Well, it actually switches between all the different plot points like a lot, but I'm just gonna go through one at a time. So it's way easier this way. Trust me. Then I believe it is Wanda and Vision in the Scotland fight. The other 2 children of Thanos, forgot their names. Yeah, they fight Scarlet Witch and Vision, and Captain America comes in. One of the best parts of the whole movie, where he grabs the spear, and then the Avengers team starts playing, and he throws it back. Black Widow comes in, and then Hawkeye, Falcon. What's it? Is it Falcon? And Falcon comes in and kicks him with him. He gets stabbed, and then he got it, and they get away. And then Captain America has a spear, and it goes, and he's like, "What?" And they, along with Rhodey, all go to Wakanda to get prepared for the oncoming battle. The oncoming battle? Whatever. But Bucky is also there because he's in Wakanda, because at the end of Civil War, he went in like carbonite. Now the Guardians, on the other hand, have a lot more of the story like centered around them, because Thanos is the father of Gamora, and that is obviously a very big part of the movie because Soul Stone. So yeah. But they start off. They find Thor. Thor and Rocket and Groot all go to Nidavellir. I mixed it up a lot when I was watching the movie just now, but I got it. And they make Stormbreaker, which is more powerful than Thor's hammer, I think. Well, seeing as it can take the blast of every single Infinity Stone, I feel like it's more powerful than
Mjolnir because Mjolnir just got like crushed by some woman. The rest of the Guardians go to nowhere to get the Reality Stone. Obviously, they fail. Duh. Drax can turn invisible now, so that's pretty cool. And Mantis can turn into string. I don't know what good that will do for you, but she can. But then the rest of the Guardians, except for Gamora and Rocket and Groot, all go to Titan, where Thanos is gonna be, and they meet up with the Avengers, and yeah, so they're all on Titan now. Whereas Thanos goes all the way to Vormir. There's a lot of planet names in this. I don't know. Nowhere, Nidavellir, Vormir, Earth. Well, I already know that one. Titan. And then Thanos sacrifices Gamora to get the Soul Stone because he's a poopy head. But his whole army is in Wakanda now, and the big fight happens, and they run at each other for some reason, even though they were shooting at him. It was being perfectly fine. They could have just opened up a little bit of the gate and started shooting at him. That would have probably been a better tactic, but it's cooler the other way, honestly. But they have that big fight in Wakanda, and then Thanos goes to Titan, and they have the fight, and there's two fights going on all at the same time, and Thanos ends up getting the Time Stone from Doctor Strange after he stabs Tony Stark in one of the most suspenseful scenes in the entire film. So Thanos goes to Wakanda, grabs the Mind Stone out of Vision's skull, and Vision dies, and that's actually pretty sad. There's only four actual deaths in this movie. Spoiler alert. There's only 4 actual deaths in this movie. There's Vision, Heimdall, Loki, and Gamora. Because Gamora comes back from the future. But anyways, just as Thanos is about to snap his fingers, Thor comes out. Oh yeah, Thor and Rocket and Groot all came to Wakanda after they got the hammer made. But Thor comes down with the might of Thor. Wait a minute. And while he's all distracted, being like, oh, you killed all my friends, now you're gonna die because I stabbed you in the chest and not the head, which Thanos points out to him. He's like, yo, bruh, you should have gone for the head. And then he snaps his fingers. And then everybody dies. Everybody dies. Even Spider-Man dies, which is the saddest part because he's the only one who could sense it coming. And it takes longer for him because it's more painful for him because he has his spider sense. So that's a really sad part. I almost cry every single time. So Thanos, having completed his goal, does what he said he was going to do. He sits down and sits on his farm, on his porch, and sips a nice glass of iced tea, and he says, man, that was pretty cool. And the movie ends. But anyways, end credit scene, there's only one. Because Thanos sits down and then there's the credits. And then Nick Fury gets dusted, but he calls Captain Marvel. The rating that I will give Infinity War, oh boy. I will give Infinity War a 9.5 out of 10. So yeah, thanks for listening to me talk this whole time. Put in the comments what you thought of Infinity War yourself if you watched it recently. And put any other movies that you want me to watch, like other Marvel movies or any movie, pretty much. As long as I didn't already watch it, obviously. And that is it for my Infinity War review. I will see you guys later. Farewell. Wait, I now realize that this whole marathon is because of Black Widow. Black Widow in this movie doesn't really do much, so that's why I didn't really talk about it. But yeah, so now the video's over. Now you can leave now. I usually don't like it when YouTubers do this, but if you stuck around to the end of this video, you probably like the content that I'm putting up on my channel. And my statistics say that the majority of my viewers are not subscribed yet. So if you haven't subscribed, please do that and turn on notifications. And I will see you in the next video. Farewell.